Hello and welcome to the Saturday live stream. What you see now, these are two agents that are working on a Windows support that we wanted to add to the Shikigami application. This is the Agentic IDE. That's exactly the application that you are looking at. So that allows you to work on multiple agent sessions with different models, different agents, and as well there is an editor area. Let me show you. This is the Agentic IDE. So Agentic coding area, and then editor area is the classic IDE with so far PHP support and a Python initial support. This is under the development. We are working on both LSPs at the same time, mostly in the background because this is a boring, not that interesting process for you. But what I would like to share with you today are three main things. These are 3 bugs. I would like to, during today's live stream, I would like to resolve all these 3. And then let's take a look at it again. So Windows support, and recently I used this setup. So on the left you see the session on the left side. This is a session that uses Cloud Code agent and Opus model. And then on the right side is a cheaper GPT 5.6 Luna model that is acting as an implementer. And I would like to show you now an option. For now, this is a manual process, but in the future, I would like to automate it a lot more. And that is an option to send messages from one agent to another. So let me demonstrate. If you have 2 sessions, 2 or more, then click on a third button that is located on the top bar of a session. If you click on it, then a send from Windows implementer, in this case send from, and then a name of an agent. So send from Windows implementer, it means that the last message, the last output that was returned by an agent is included in a message that we can send to a different agent. So they are working on, as I said, on the Windows support. So let me send the result from the implementation, from the last round of implementation, to supervisor that will review it and prepare another prompt. So with that, you don't have to copy paste messages. And then as well in the future, I would like to reuse this mechanism, but automate it by adding another agent with as well a smarter model to orchestrate even more complex work and even more complex development. Okay, let me send. So once you click send, the content will be copied to the desired session, to the desired agent session, and the focus will be brought as well to that terminal, to that session. So all you have to do then is just to click enter button and you can send it. That's how it works. Okay, so they are working on the Windows support, as I said. So today let's take a look. So okay, this is our board. As you see, there are 4 things in progress. On most of them I work in the background. That is PHP LSP, another iteration on that feature. This is a complex thing. Then the Python LSP and Windows support, as I said. But today, let's take care of that annoying thing. That is a branch remove with a force option. Then the codex copy paste issue That was reported by one of users that is using Shikigami. I didn't know that. I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't know that, because most of the time I drag and drop screenshots to sessions. You can do it, so there are two ways. Either you drag and drop a screenshot to a session, to a session that you wanted to send to, or there is copy paste option, and that is the default option, I guess, that Claude and Codex provides, but for some reason that doesn't work in Shikigami. We have to together verify what is the issue. And the third, this is a small thing, it's about updating state of the commit button that is in the Git diffs preview component. Now its state isn't updated, so we have to fix that, and as well it's not disabled for the time that the application is processing your changes and is committing them. So these three things, let's start. So they are working, these two guys are busy, so let's start a session for a branch remove with a force option. So what is the issue here? So default behavior of Git integration is that if you have a main branch and a feature branch, and you work on a feature, then you want to merge changes to the main branch, and if you do that with a squash option, so instead of 5, 3 or more commits, you have only one commit that contains all the changes, and then you merge it into the main branch, then there is a different the history of Git changes is different, and then if you want to remove a branch, there is an error returned that this branch wasn't merged fully to the main branch. And of course that is the reason is because because of the difference in the Git history. So we have to take care of that, and users should be able to remove old branches. Okay, and as well we do it with a smarter model as a one that will supervise the process, and in my case this is most of the time Opus 5 with a high effort. Okay, and now a session for Codex. So Codex, image, copy, paste. Let me put actually a back prefix. So back, Codex, image, copy, paste. I will show you. Sorry guys. I will show you what exactly the problem is. Just give me a second. Okay, and this is new worksheet. Okay, and as well let me rename the branch remove force agent. I'm gonna add a back prefix as well here. So you can do it. You can rename your agents at any moment. If the scope of the work will change, you can as well rename agents. And there is also one more thing that was recently added to the application, so you can as well move them from one place to another. So for example here, replace their positions basically. Okay, and the third one, that actually I believe doesn't require a dedicated implementer, but let's see. So okay, I'm gonna put the label, so back, the commit button state, and as well a dedicated work tree. Okay, so we have it. Let's first add prompts to each of them, and then if we need implementers, we will add them as well. So let's go. And I also have an error message that was returned when I tried to remove a branch, and that's exactly what I shared with you. So a branch A is not fully merged to branch B, so you can remove it. If you would like to delete it, then run git branch -d, and that's exactly what is missing here. So let's add maybe a checkbox. Let's add a checkbox. So how it looks. So for example, I believe we can reproduce it here. Yeah, exactly. So unmerged commits are protected. Git will refuse if it isn't fully merged. So let me take a screenshot of this, and we have to extend this functionality. So I shared with you a message that I saw when I wanted to remove a branch that was merged to the main branch, but because of Git difference in history, Git returned information that this wasn't fully merged. So what I want you to do, I want you to add a checkbox to the modal that I shared with you as well, and that checkbox should act like a force option. So if a user selected, then we want to really remove the branch with a additional parameter to the Git. Let me check. Remove action. Okay, so this is what we want. Let's take a look at the second case. So the codecs image copy paste. What is the issue here? Let me quickly show you. Let's start a random session, random codecs session. It doesn't matter, can be whatever model, can be even in the project root. So what is the issue? I take a screenshot now of something, then I move it to my clipboard and I want to paste it. And trust me, I am now clicking on a command and V combination on my keyboard, and then doesn't work. But if you do it in a Claude Code session, then as you can see, all the images are pasted. So let me take a screenshot here, and let's mark what is the issue. Okay, so I guess you can see it. On the left side, Claude Code session, we can paste it. On the right side, codecs session, and we cannot paste it. So let's drag and drop that. Yeah, so that's the drag and drop functionality that I told you about. And you can also use a command C combination and command V, but we have to fix it for the codecs agent. Okay, sorry for the break, but I wanted to share on our Discord server that the live stream is on, and let me also invite you to our Discord server. The link is in the description. You can find me there if you have questions regarding the application. And let me remind one more time, so this is the application that we work most of the time on, is the application that you are looking at. So this is the Shikigami application. This is an Agentic IDE that you can work on your code, on your projects with multiple agents, and as well you can switch to the editor area where you can modify files. You can as well preview changes in a classic way, as it is the case in any other IDE that is available on the market. But one more important thing, the difference is that the application is for free and will be free even if we switch from beta to alpha to like a full production version release. It will be still for free, at least for the set of features that you receive now, that the application provides now. I don't have a plan to charge for it. I want you to verify why I cannot paste images to codex sessions. As you can see on the left side, there is a Cloud Code session and images are pasted, but unfortunately for some reason into codex sessions I cannot paste images. Please verify that. Okay, so another agent is busy, and now let's take a look at the Windows feature. These two agents, first one and the second one. So it looks like the first one, the supervisor, returned with a result. Let me read it and then we will continue. Okay, so we have a next phase, batch C with task 0 and 10, 10 and 13. So let's not bother ourselves with copy and pasting. Let's use the forward function. As you can see, now we have more agents. So you have to pick the right one, which is the Windows implementer in this case, and you can add a node. That's what I will do now. Okay, so in this case, I'm just telling it, please read the to-do part and start working on it, send. The content was pasted, and now all you have to do is click A and enter key on your keyboards. Okay, let me use the voice function that is built in Cloud Code, and also let me remind you that we have on our board a task to start working on a voice functionality that will be embedded into the application. And there are two ways, at least that's my plan, to ship two options to start using a voice functionality. So the first one is that you have a remote model, not the one that I would recommend most of the time, but maybe some of you already use remote models for a speech-to-text features, so you can use it as well. You will be able to use it with Shikigami. So that is the first option, and the second one, the one that I prefer more, will be an option to use a local model that, for example, will be exposed for you by Ollama. Then all you have to do is add the configuration, but that, of course, once we start working on it, then I will provide more details. But just I want to share with you, and I want to let you know that there will be a global option for the voice functionality. But okay, we don't have it yet, so let's now dictate a prompt. Yes, it is fine that the checkbox appears only when no work tree is available. This is fine. So now I want you to write an implementation plan, and then I want you to run a quick code review and architecture review on that plan. Okay, and now it's the time for the last bug that we will work on today, and that is the commit button state. So let me show you. If we go to the editor area and then to the Git changes list, then there is a commit button exactly here. Now it is disabled, but once I add something as a stage change and I will type a message, then the button stage will be changed, so the button becomes active. And this is fine, but the thing is that if I click on it and trigger the commit action, the state of that button won't be refreshed, so it doesn't reflect the real state of the application, of the process. So we have to fix that, add a status indicator, and as well disable the button for that for the time when the application is actually applying the commit. And I also believe that we could make it slightly bigger, but let's start first from the bug, and then we can change the UI. I want you to extend the behavior of that button, the commit button. Once a user clicks on it and starts committing changes, the state of a button should be switched into a busy. We can think about the status indicator. We can design it later. So that is the first requirement. And then the button should as well be not clickable for that time. And I would like to share with you that I also have more ideas around making it easier to work with multiple agents, but I don't want to share everything now. And there is one more thing that I would like you to ask you. One more thing that I would like to say is to ask you to share feedback, because I know that there are users that are using the application daily, and don't be afraid. You can share what you think about the application. You can do it on the Discord server that I mentioned. You can as well find me on LinkedIn. We can connect, and you can there let me know as well. What do you think? What is your impression? If there are features that are missing, everything that is important, actually everything that is important, you can share it with me, and we will work on it during live streams or off streams. It doesn't matter. The idea is to make it easier for you and for me and for any other user in the future who would like to use it when they are managing multiple sessions and when they are working on their projects. So feel free to do so. I'm open for your feedback. Okay, so the agent believes, the one that is working on a codex issue with images, that Control V should work instead of Command V. So let's verify that. Okay, this is correct. This is correct. As you can see, I believe you can. Okay, so we have to unify that. The same shortcut should work here, and so on macOS, Command plus V. Then in the future, there is an issue for that as well, to allow users to define custom key bindings. But it has a low prior. So for now, I believe we should have one way to do so, to copy and paste on each operating system. So let's fix that. Okay, let's clarify one more thing. So does it mean that on macOS Command V is going to work, or Control plus V is the option that you suggest? Okay, boss, then this isn't possible because I used to use Command plus V, so I want you to make sure that on macOS, Command plus V is the default option and is the option that we support for any agent. And then on Linux and Windows, Control plus V. Okay, let's give it some time and let's take a look at other agents. Okay, so I told you that maybe the bug that we uncovered with the commit button state, maybe because it looks like a simple thing, so maybe let's leave it to the Opus model, the one that discovered the code base already. Let's leave it to it. Let's leave the implementation to it. So in this case, I'm gonna start so the first implementation for today, first real work of today's live stream. Let's go. Okay, sounds good. So I want you to start working on it, TDD approach, and then once this is ready, I want you to run a quick code review and a quick architecture review that will be done by the Shikigami architecture. So that setup actually works quite well for me, and I'm speaking about the having a supervisor that is Opus model, and then implementer with GPT 5.6 Luna, and the medium effort works pretty well so far, and the token usage is as well very low. So now what I'm looking forward to is but this is the future. Yeah, this is the future. It's not something that we will ship within 1 week. But what I'm looking forward to is to have a dedicated agent that will be a supervisor, and then with a predefined role, you should be able to start a session, and then that guy should handle more complex development and should take care of dispatching messages to write agents along the process way. So for example, like it is with superpowers provides the superpower skills provide the whole process, the whole development process in steps, and that is from brainstorming into specification, from specification to writing implementation plan phase, and so on and so on. So that should be manageable with a dedicated supervisor, and then that supervisor should send messages and receive messages from agents. How to implement that? I didn't think about it much yet. I've already tried something similar to try to achieve what I'm describing already some time ago. Yeah, hello chat. Yeah, actually this is right. Maybe for the next live stream, maybe I will prepare it. But you know, I am just freestyling now. These are just my thoughts on it, because the work is ongoing, and I've already sent one message from one agent to another, and yeah, sorry, I just started talking about it. But this is an idea. I don't have a ticket for that yet on our board, so let me show you one more time. So this is the current state, and we are focusing on I am focusing on mainly on the architecture audit. This is an ongoing process. Then the PHP and Python LSPs and the Windows support. So the Windows support is exactly what these two guys are doing. Windows supervisor phase 2, and then the Windows implementer. So they are working on it together. And the 3 bugs, actually the commit button state, so that we can move into progress. And then these two documents are ready. Documents are ready. Let me verify that. Okay, so this is the bug branch remove force. This is the document is ready, and this is under a review. And the codecs. Okay, I think he already started working on it as well. Yeah, now the end-to-end. So okay, so that means that this is already in progress as well. Let me move it here. Okay. Yeah, so we skipped the implementation plan phase and jumped right into the sorry, we skipped the implementation plan phase, yeah, and the agent is already working on it. Okay, good. But if you have questions, you can ask. Feel free to ask, and let me know if you also tried the application. The link is in the description. A link to the project homepage. You can go there and learn more if you want. At the moment, 2 operating systems are supported. So the Mac OS, and that's exactly what I am using. I use Mac OS daily, and then Ubuntu is the second option, and we are working on a third option, and that is Windows support. I hope it will be ready this week for first testers. I have 2 testers already that said that would like to try it on Windows. So let's see. Sorry, I hope that's good. Yeah, I just read your message, your recent message. Sorry. Okay, then I will slow down now. And anyway, the end-to-end tests are in progress. You can see that because this is happening thanks to the Playwright server that is running, and we can take a look at it. We can see it live. That's how it works, because it needs to render UI and then verify if everything is correct. But if you are here, then maybe you can share if you are a developer, or maybe you use AI agents in your workflow, and what is your opinion on it. If you would like to share it with us, of course, then I am eager to learn. Okay, I see. And what you do with the Python language? What do you build, or is this only hobby, or maybe a something more? And by the way, why do you say sadly? I am a farmer, sadly. Well, it's a different profession, and you have my respect, because this is a tough work. I spent a few summers in the past on my family's farm, and I know that this is a very hard work. I see. So the Streamlit is a Python framework for data scientists and AI and machine learning engineers. I didn't know it. Thank you for sharing that. There are so many different projects. Here, and where are you from? If I may ask, of course. And if you would like to share, then please do so. But from what I see, that wasn't that easy as you said at the beginning. So building graphs and calculating some data, it's not an easy stuff. Easy stuff is to build a landing page by reusing tons of existing components, and you just copy and paste them together. India. Well, I guess farming has a difficult time everywhere, I guess. Almost everywhere nowadays. Oh, I can imagine that. It's a huge country with huge challenges to some degree. Okay, let's ask the agent to provide a handoff prompt, and then this handoff prompt we can send to another agent that will implement the stuff. So let's do it now. Okay, good. So now I want you to provide only a content of a handoff prompt that I will send to another agent that will take care of the implementation. So you will then act as a reviewer of those changes. Okay, let's see. Well, anyway, I wish you luck, and I wish you a nice day, nice week, or nice weekend. or a bit of everything. A bit of everything. And let's start the new session that with an agent that will implement the branch remove with a force option. So this is basically, I thought this is a bug, but this is maybe misunderstanding of the initial requirement. Let's anyway fix that. So let me put a label. So this is going to be an implementer. Okay. And a new work tree. Well, if you want to reuse an existing work tree, please switch to the new work tree option. And then there is a selector. And from there you can choose the correct work tree where you want to initialize a session. In this case, this is a branch remove force. That's the name of the work tree. And then let's click on create an agent. And okay, so on the top is the supervisor. So let's send a prompt to okay, it doesn't require, so here you have a preview of what will be sent, and I guess it doesn't require any more explanation. So then you choose, okay, that agent, send it, and again the content will be copied for you. Then all you have to do is just to click a enter key, and that's it. Well, thank you. No, I don't train my voice. No, thank you. Thank you for your kind words. That's just my voice. Thank you so much. I believe that my English could be much better. I think it's okay, but could be much better. So sorry for my sometimes bad pronunciation or bad grammar when I say something. But no, and the voice is not modified in any way. This is just a microphone that with a standard setup, and that's it. And thank you one more time. And you can let me know if you want, of course, if you would like to share about the music. What do you, if you believe that the volume is right or it should be increased, please let me know, because I hear it a bit different than you guys. So please feel free to let me know if the music is too loud, or maybe I should increase the volume. You can let me know. Okay, thank you. Well, I have similar feelings sometimes when I listen to people that are native speakers. Then yeah, sometimes I have that feeling as well. Well, I guess maybe that is because sometimes they believe that because they are native speakers, and they, live in a country that is considered as one of the most powerful, or is the most powerful, then maybe that influences as well their way of speaking. But here is a space where everyone should feel comfortable, you and me as well, and I'm happy that you feel comfortable. And thank you. Let me say it one more time. Thank you. And okay, so we have first thing that was fully implemented today, and that is a fix for the bug that we uncovered in codex agents. So copy and paste wasn't working the same way for Cloud Code and a codex agent. And now it looks that this is resolved. Let me read it. If everything is well, then we can merge it into the main branch, and maybe today there will be also a release. So the current version is 0.39.1. Maybe I will release the 0.40 version today. If not today, then tomorrow in the morning. But okay, I forgot about the prompt. Okay, thank you. Now I want you to rebase onto the local main branch. Once you rebase, please merge all your changes to the local main branch, and then please remove the work tree and the branch that you worked on. Okay, so let's not forget about a little cleanup right away, because then, as you can see, I need to take care of that, and this is a long list of old branches and work trees, and they take space and are not used anymore. Yes, you are right, yeah, you were right. But maybe it's a mix of both things. But I don't know. I don't know many native speakers, and those who I know are kind persons, and they don't sound arrogant in any way. Yeah, the situation of their countries is a real factor too. Yes, I agree. Okay, and let me then move the codex copy paste. I will move it into the manual verification. And then let me check what about the git branch remove. Okay, this is in progress. So let me move it into the progress, because yeah, these are exactly the agents that are working on it. The last one in the first row and the last one in the second row. And let me ask you one more thing. So if you will, dear viewer, if you will try the application, and if you face any issues, please let me know in the via Discord server. You can find me there, of course, and feel free to either report a bug in a dedicated channel, or you can DM me. Feel free to do so. Okay, and the codex images issue was merged, so now it's the time to as well close that session. Let's wait a bit. let's wait a bit until the end-to-end tests will be done. Okay, maybe that is okay. Maybe they are already done. So let me also remind you. So there is a feature that the application provides, which is the lifecycle management of code sessions and codex sessions. So as you can see, you can suspend, because there are 4 buttons on the other end in the top bar. So on the left side there is a name and a status of a session, and then on the right side of the top bar there are 4 buttons. So suspend, stop, forward the message. That's what I'm using quite frequently now. And the 4th one is to bring a session to the front. So if you want to have better readability, then you can use that to have a full screen preview. And okay, so we can close that. Okay. Let me take a look at the chat. No subscription because this is a free project and will be for free, because the beta, it means that I'm still working on it and there might be some bugs, but that doesn't mean that if we switch from beta to alpha that you will have to pay for it. No, you don't have to. This is my side project, this is a hobby. So programming is a hobby for me. I really enjoy doing it, and I thought I heard something in the background. Okay, all good. So this is also a way to develop my skills, to improve my skills. So I have more than 10 years of experience. Most of this experience is related to PHP language and the Symfony framework. But I always wanted to, have a side project. So I tried different things in the past. And also I want to be up to date with the state of the industry, so to speak. And I like doing it. So the project is for free, and I dedicate my own time, my personal time, because I have a regular job as well. So 9 to 5 from Monday till Friday. And whenever there is some time, I either do live streams like today, or I work on the application, on the Shikigami application, just on my own. No, that's not the case here. I am happy that you asked about it. So now it is more clear. No, I do not have a plan to charge people for Shikigami. Maybe if there will be any exceptional feature. Thank you. I just like what I'm doing. Yeah, that's it. But thank you for saying that. Maybe in the future there will be a feature, and that will require to charge for it. But it's not that I want to make real money from it, because I have a job. And it doesn't cost me. It doesn't cost me much. It costs almost nothing. I pay for the hosting server where the application is uploaded whenever there is a new release, but it's a managed server, so it's a cheap thing, no worries. Okay, that was a long monologue, so let's focus on work now for a few more minutes. And let me say it one more time, thank you. Okay, and the commit button state, it looks like this is ready as well. We had, so we ran 2 reviews, so the code review and the architecture review. There were bugs that are covered as well, so this is nice. And the verification, 44 tests. Okay. ESLint pre-tier, okay, this is fine. And so now I believe it is ready to be merged. Okay, good. So now I want you to rebase onto the local main branch, and then please merge these changes into the local main branch. Then please do the cleanup and remove branch and work tree. And no, this is a VPS. Okay, and the implementer for the branch remove with a force option, this is ready as well. So let's now send it to review. So let's add a note to the supervisor agent. So please verify and review changes. Yeah, the changes. So send, and again, this is pasted for you. Then all you have to do is just click on a enter key on your keyboards and you submit it. Okay, let's take a look at the Windows progress. Okay, so it looks like there is a batch E. Okay, so another set of tasks with a dedicated prompt. So let's send it to the implementer. But you know what? Let me do one more thing. So I'm gonna clear the context for that implementer because it is running for a quite long time. And anyway, the plan and the prompt should contain all the necessary information that are required to work on it. So anyway, actually we could clean it after each round. Okay, dear viewers, so let me check. This is so the commit button state that was merged. Let me take a look. Yeah, merged into the local main as a fast forward. Okay, so that means that we can update the state on our board, so that can be moved into the manual verification, and as well I can close this session. Okay, and okay, now we have a clearer setup. So the upper row, this is a Windows support feature, and the lower one is the force option for branch removing. So let's give them some more time, especially the reviewer.
1, 2.
And let's wait what will be the next step. Let's wait for the result. And we will slowly finish this live stream. Slowly, because it is almost, yeah, it's more than an hour. It's more than an hour. Let's take a look at the reviewer results. Okay, so the review complete. Implementation is correct, and I would merge it. Okay, sounds good. The agent ran the end-to-end tests. Okay, so my idea is to merge it, and then before we finish the session, before we finish the live stream, I can run the application in the dev mode, and then we can test it manually. I can do it with you, and if everything is fine, then I will start the release pipeline. Okay, but let me send the prompt first. Okay, good. If this is all fine, then I want you to rebase onto the local main branch. Then I want you to merge these changes to the local main branch, and then please clean up work tree and the branch, the feature branch. Okay. And that also means that we can close this session, we can remove it. And one more thing, before I forget, if you like what I'm doing, please don't forget to like and subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and also please consider joining our Discord server. You can find me there. We can as well connect on LinkedIn. These two ways are possible, so feel free to choose which one do you prefer more, and give it a try. So Windows will be ready, I guess, soon, this week, next week, and I am eager to learn what do you think about the application, if you like it or not. Okay, let me read the comment. Sorry. No worries. Like, thank you for sharing that with us. Well, but then I am wondering how that happened, that you saw me on YouTube, how that happened. If you don't use AI or agents, okay, not yet. So does it mean that is it the area of your interest to use them in the future more often? Recommendation. I don't understand how this algorithm works. No idea. But anyway, I'm happy that you found me and that you've joined here. It's always nicer to spend time with someone during live streams, especially with someone who is as active as you, dear viewer. Okay, sorry, I need to take a look at one message on my phone. Give me like 5-10 seconds and then we will start the application in a dev mode, and let's verify all the 3 bugs that we worked on today, and that will be the end of a session. So a few more minutes and 10 seconds. Let me reply, and I will come back to you. Okay, I'm here again. Okay, so that was rebased and merged. Okay, so that means that we can uncommitted work. Okay, that doesn't matter. And the Windows support. Yeah, I know that it moved because we are working on it. Okay, let me close that. I'm gonna leave those 2 guys open because once I finish the live stream. Once I finish the live stream, I will start another set of works of tasks here. So let's now verify how the application looks like in the dev mode. Let me take a look. Okay, I have some issues with running the application in the dev mode. Maybe that is because of tests that I run with Windows. Let's see, with the Windows implementation. Let's verify that. Wait, let me try to build. Okay, let me try to build first. And no. What could be the issue? Okay, I will leave it to the agent. Let's give it a few minutes. Maybe it's a simple change. A simple fix, sorry. Okay, you are not weird, no worries. It's Saturday, so you can have a chill time and do the chill time things, no worries. So while we are waiting, okay, that was diagnosed, but still the agent needs to fix or revert changes that were made by a mistake. I found that on the internet, thanks to LinkedIn. I don't like LinkedIn too much, but anyway. The Agentic Code Orchestration Protocol, and I was wondering if there is something here that maybe we can use in the application, especially in terms of the automatic messages dispatching feature. I shared at the beginning of the live stream that it would be nice to have it instead of a manually forwarding messages from one agent to another. So if you know this document as well, and if you have some thoughts on it, you can share it in the comments section, or of course you can join our Discord server. The link is in the description if you would like to join and share your experience. I'm really open to hear it, and as well if you have questions and I could help you with them, then yeah, feel free to ask. Okay, it looks like the application is in the dev mode now. This is the dev instance. Let's verify that. So three bugs that we fixed today. A branch remove with a force option. So let's pick a random one, then delete. Okay, so we have it. Force delete checkbox, even if it isn't fully merged. And an additional note that commits that exist only on this branch will be permanently lost. Well, this is, I think this is obvious, but okay that the agent edited additional information. In the future, maybe we could make it more beautiful with some border, yeah, I guess, border, like a warning information or an info type of a message. Okay, so we have it. Let me actually try and delete. Force delete a branch, and okay, the branch was deleted. It's no longer here. So okay, that is solved. And then let's take a look at the update, the commit button state. And do I have a repository here? No, I don't. So maybe let's commit the git ignore in another workspace. So update git ignore. Okay, that one, I want to commit that. And okay, we have committing and the button is disabled, so we couldn't click on it. That is solved as well. And now the last thing would be to verify if Codex agent is now able to read images from the local clipboard. So images test. One more thing, maybe if you are new here, then there is a section called Quick Start. So there you can define custom configurations for your agents, like shortcuts. So let's imagine, for example, that most of the time you have three scenarios, three types of configurations that you use most of the time. So you can define them here. Sorry, you can define them in settings, of course. Then please go to predefined configurations, new configuration, and then here you can set things, choose an agent, then a model, effort, and you can as well pass additional arguments. So once you do that, then the configuration will be of course saved and then will be printed here. So for now, at the moment, that's how it looks. That's how the section looks like. It has 2 lines, 2 rows, and 2 columns, and more configurations are hidden. So if you want to show them, please click on a show 2 more or X more configurations. But okay, let's finish now the advertise section and let me test it. So I have a screenshot in my clipboard, and okay, I pasted it with a Command V. Okay, Command V, and let's add a prompt. Please tell me what do you see here. If it says that it okay, I see a dark theme taskboard. Okay, works as expected. Okay, cool. So we have 3 things resolved, and that means that I will start a release pipeline right after we finish. Let me ask the agent to now close the application. Okay, and there is a question. Sorry, I missed that. Let me take a look at it now. Is it similar? So it is similar to how workspace is controlled by WM work. What is the WM? Is it what kind of application that is? I don't know that one. Is it the window manager? Maybe, sorry, I don't know the... Is it from Windows? I don't know that one, sorry. Okay, let me Google it. Let me Google it. I sway, I3 sway. Ah, sway window manager. Okay, I see it now. Let me check. Okay, so that's the application. So it allows to arrange your application windows logically rather than spatially. Well, I'm not sure if this is similar. Do we have an image somewhere? Or maybe the video? Okay, maybe they are explaining something, but I don't see. I don't see a demo here. Or maybe we can check for Sway VM and images. Let me take a look at images. Maybe similar, maybe. So the idea is that you have workspaces here. So on the top level, here are workspaces that you've opened, and then you can switch between them. So this is the first level, and then the second level is the agentic coding or the editor. So you switch between these two within a workspace, and there is also an option that you can split view. So on the left side I have my sessions, on the right side I have my editor, and here I can work on a code. I can open it, then take a look. Okay, this is the implementation, and if agents are working on something, then I can preview as well. I can preview changes as well live. That's the idea. I was wondering if it makes sense also to add a browser, like as a third space here. Let me think about it. Okay, so guys, let's wrap it up. It's a very long session. I didn't plan it to be that long. So yeah, that agent, we can close it. Let me wrap it up. Let me wrap it up, and let's take a look at our dashboard, at our board. Sorry, this is our board, the progress board. So that's how it looks. These three things will be released today. So let me release the new version. And what is happening in the background? So architecture audit, PHP LSP, Python LSP, and Windows support. I'm not sure if tomorrow I will find some time to have a live stream session. Maybe, I cannot promise that, sorry. But for sure we will meet again next week with a new, I guess, new bugs to fix and new features to work on. So that's it for today. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being active on the chat. Many thanks for that. It helps to, especially for new channels, it helps to get to the greater audience. So thank you for that. And I wish you a nice evening, a nice day, and a nice weekend, and then a nice week ahead of us if we won't meet again tomorrow. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and feel free to reach out to me on our Discord server. The link is in the description, and as well you can find me on LinkedIn if you use LinkedIn, of course. Yeah, have a nice weekend. Thank you one more time, and see you next time. Bye bye.